The plains of Whiterun are home to many dangers, perhaps none more so than the giants, although they are generally peaceful beings, as long as you don't mess with their mammoths. While minding our manners, we pass by a giant's camp, but spot something quite unusual, a tree, but unlike any we've ever seen, purple, and standing in a glowing pool of water. Looking for an explanation, we enter the nearby cave. A giant warns us, but we shout back. Earning his respect, he steps aside and allows us to conduct our business. On the body of a less worthy orc, we find a note. Don't try to stiff me on this deal, Ulag. I can talk the Khajiit caravans into a better price than you'd be able to. And the guards are still looking for you after that little skooma incident. Just bring the sap to my stall in Whiterun, like we discussed. Signed, Isilda. In his possession, we also find a sample of this sap. We return to the mysterious tree and notice a tap, from which we pour ourselves another vial of this strange liquid. In Whiterun, we seek out this Isolde in the market and encounter a woman very eager to share with us her ambitions.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Khajiit caravans? I take it you're Isilda then. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I found this letter. The giants didn't exactly tell your friend to make himself at home.
Did you? So Ulag didn't make it past those giants then? More's the pity. If you found any of the sap, I'd be willing to pay you the same cut I offered him. Better price than you were likely to find otherwise.
As a matter of fact, I took the sap with me as well.
Ah, of course. How much have you got?
We decide to pocket one for ourselves, and inform her I only have the one bottle for now.
Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
Say, what even is this stuff? What's the story with that sleeping tree?
How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker, and that it fetches good coin.
Interesting. I take it you're looking to deal this stuff and not use it, hopefully. You said you want to be a merchant, right?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
You know, I come across giants' camps on my travels from time to time. I can keep an eye out for one.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
You mentioned the Khajiit caravans.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
But you trust them.
Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And Denord knows a liar when she sees one.
What else do you know about the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
Curious about this tree sap, we sneak a sip of it and are met with instant regret. Oh, that is some strong shit. Probably shouldn't have done that in public. We stagger our way out of the city. And days later we find ourselves at another giant's camp. It seems they weren't too trusting of the Khajiits either, as we find their battered furry bodies all around the camp before being run off by a giant. While watching the mammoths warm themselves in the spring, we notice something in the water, a mammoth's tusk.
It's a fine day with you around.
I've got something for you.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. We Nords are strong, and we're as tough as stone. But I'll bet you didn't know there's some of us with a good head for business, too.
And with that, she shows us how to negotiate more favorable prices on whatever treasures we'll find next.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best
fresh vegetables for
blacksmith
sale.
in Skyrim.